Before President Bush reports on the state of America, we thought we would report on the state of the American dream. The dream of a better life for ourselves and for our children. In 1992, is the dream still alive? Can the dream still come true? Frank Courier reports tonight's Eye on America.
Stories, George. Hey, Grandma. You're on George's.
That was great. Yummy.
Does he have an extra plate?
They are what the American dream is all about. Safe, secure, and prosperous. 3 generations of the George Nettum family who for the first time see their middle-class expectations for the future on hold.
Things could be better, and we're not headed towards making them better.
I think it's time for the President and the Congress to get their act together.
We got too many people that are looking for Washington solutions.
Economic doubts run deep in dairy country in Wisconsin's Kickapoo Valley, steeped in an old world Norwegian work ethic, Midwest values, and the promise that sons and daughters will have a better life than their parents. For George Nettum, now 71, growing up in the Depression postponed the promise.
Brother, can you spare a dime?
Those dark, discouraging days when desperate people looked to government and a popular president's pledge for a New Deal.
This generation of Americans has a rendezvous with destiny.
We listened to his fireside chats. He was nothing but positive. We don't do that anymore. We don't listen that way.
Hard work raising tobacco crops helped Nettum raise 3 sons and realize his dreams of putting each through medical school. Scott is a dentist, now 41, with 2 teenagers at home. He wonders what message this recession sends out to America's kids in school.
That's scary. You know, they are going to have to work harder. They're inheriting a national debt that's incredible.
Open up real wide.
Scott's younger brother Jim is a family doctor, father of 4 school children. Congress and the president, he says, are out of touch. Their vision for America lacks frontier spirit.
It's not that high-flying American dream that it was in 1964. The American dream was, you go to college, you get an education, and you're going to get a job. And everybody was getting jobs back then. It was a much less complicated time.
The torch has been passed to a new generation of Americans.
I want to hold your hand. It's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
It's like the country shifted gears or something, and we've been floundering.
I think that many of us have this subliminal sense of despair.
The grandparents worry their family is inheriting a society dependent on Washington for answers, and where nothing is secure.
There's a crutch there. How do we get rid of that? How do we get some pride back?
The country is just waiting to be led.
I wish we had people that were willing to make the tough decisions, because it would be good for the country, not good for the re-election.
The whole situation is not going to be a quick fix. It's happened over the last 25 years.
We got through World War II, and America rose from that. Why can't we have that optimism that things are going to get better?
Even among the youngest in this video generation, there's a gnawing loss of confidence in the work ethic, doubts about getting ahead and staying ahead.
Seems like it's as good as it's going to get, and maybe now it goes downhill from here.
We have a tremendous standard of living. Did anybody ever think maybe it's too much?
I would be pleased as punch on the day after the State of the Union message that I'd see a headline saying, I can't believe that he's going to change the course of our country so drastically as he said last night. I mean, that won't happen.
What's at stake is a way of life, a standard of living, and the notion that a new middle class growing up in the 90s may, for the first time, have to settle for less. Frank Courier, CBS News, Vernon County, Wisconsin.
And that's part of our world tonight. We'll be back with live coverage of the President's State of the Union address and the Democrats' response. That's coming at 9 Eastern Time. After that, we invite you to stay with this CBS station for something special, an innovative program called America on the Line. You will have a chance to phone in and tell us what you think about the State of the Union, the economy, and other important issues. We'll give you a toll-free number right after the Democrats' response, a toll-free number where you can call in for America on the Line. That's tonight at 10 in the East, mark at 9 in the West, and 9 in the Central Time Zone. Dan Rather for the CBS Evening News. I'll see you again soon.